Aidan McCaden back for my next video, which is again on Arrow, Season 4, Episode 6, Lost Souls. Well, this was a great episode of Arrow, in my opinion, one of my favourites so far of Season 4. I'm really happy with all the developments, and I'm going to delve deeper into them right now. So, number one on my list is obviously the whole issue of getting Ray back. We found out in the last episode that he was alive, but I'm sure we all already knew that because of Legends of Tomorrow. Ray Palmer, aka Brandon Routh, is going to be a main character, so we all knew that Ray was going to have to come back for that. I like the way they brought him back. They brought him back as a mini-me, in which Damien Dark had shrunk him, and just left him on his desk in a glass container. So I thought that was a pretty cool way to come back from the dead, you know. I like Ray. He brings the humor as well, along with Felicity and also Curtis. Now, I don't obviously like Felicity and Ray in a romantic capacity. I'm way too big of an Olicity shipper for that, but I like seeing Felicity and Ray's friendship. That's a nice thing to see. And I hope we do see that in the next episode, you know. I hope Ray doesn't just disappear from the screens again. I hope to see a bit more of him in Arrow before we see him in Legends of Tomorrow next year. So yeah, they got Ray back, which is great. We also got to see some more of Sarah and the effects that the Lazarus Pit has been having on her, along with Thea. Obviously, Thea's bloodlust has been subsided for now due to killing those two soldiers in Nanda Parbat under Malcolm's influence. But obviously Sarah, she's been dead for a lot longer than Thea was. Well, Thea wasn't even technically dead. But obviously the effects on Sarah are far greater than on Thea, because Sarah has a lot more to adjust to, having been dead for a year. So we definitely got to see the effects, her going out of control and even killing some people when it wasn't really necessary. But I guess the only thing to be thankful for is that she didn't kill any innocent people. Not that that's a good thing, because when you kill anyone, it's still bad. This is me just trying to justify it, which in truth I can't. You can't justify it. I'm just trying to soften it a bit, because I really like Sarah. She's my favourite out of Sarah, of the Lance sisters. I do like Laurel, but Laurel's just, she's not my favourite, you know. Can't imagine she ever will be. But I've definitely warmed up to her from Season 3. Anyway, back on task. So yeah, we're going to be seeing Ray in Legends of Tomorrow, Sarah in Legends of Tomorrow. This is going to be a really great setup for what I hope to be a really great show. We also got to see Curtis meeting Oliver, which I thought was really funny, because Oliver is obviously incredibly gorgeous, and Curtis is gay, so he's not going to miss out on the appeal, and it was a funny little exchange, and it reminded us, or at least me as a viewer, why Arrow doesn't necessarily always have to be so dark. It can also be entertaining in other ways. It can be humorous, it can be light, it can be romantic, it can be funny, it can be cool. It's just all these things. And that scene kind of reminded me of all of those things, so I was really glad to see that scene. That was a good scene. We also got to see some of Felicity's insecurities over her relationship with Oliver, which is something that we haven't seen from her. We've only seen it from Oliver's point of view practically the whole way throughout Season 3. And it was nice to see Felicity being a bit insecure, because I know this is the Arrow, and obviously Oliver is the main focus, but there are other characters outside of him, and they need to be further explored. And we got to see Felicity's feelings on their relationship and how she feels like her love for him has consumed her, which is a scary prospect, I'm sure, to anyone, and definitely to Felicity, because she's never experienced such a great love before. And this is a testament to how solid Olicity is, because despite having a little bit of a disagreement, it wasn't really an argument, but a disagreement, they were still able to come together at the end of the episode and show all us Olicity fans just why they're truly great together. They're imperfectly perfect. I like saying that. I think that is a great way to describe Olicity. They fit. I definitely look forward to the engagement, whenever that is this season. Hopefully, it's before the full mid-season finale. I reckon it will be. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. We also got to see Oliver go and commiserate with Diggle in the Arrow lair, and Diggle could sense that, you know, Oliver was a bit jealous, even though he denied it, but I reckon he was. And, he has every reason to be. Felicity is a catch, and anyone lucky to be with her is lucky in themselves, so... and you also got to see Oliver again feeling insecure about, why did she choose me? She could have Ray, she could have anyone, but she chose me. But obviously Diggle reassures him, Felicity loves him, he's the only one for her, she's the only one for him. So that was again nice to see. And aside from the Olicity aspect, which I absolutely love, I do love seeing the Diggle-Oliver bromance, because they are brothers, and to see them together in their scenes is great. It's a great part of the show. It wouldn't be Arrow without Diggle, Oliver, Felicity, so they were all, their OTA, as Felicity calls them, their original Team Arrow. So, yeah. I like this. This is one of the reasons why I love this episode so much. What else happened? We got to see Damien Darhk, but not in too large of a scale. We obviously got to see him holding Ray captive. We didn't really get many developments in the Damien Darhk saga, except from, I don't know if you guys saw this, but in the preview for Arrow Season 4, Episode 7, we saw that Diggle's brother is in fact alive, or appears to be alive, and is in fact under Damien Darhk's control. So this teaser makes me curious as to why Damien chose to keep Andy Diggle alive, and I know this is going to be a gigantic revelation for Diggle, because for the past 4 seasons of Arrow, since the beginning of Arrow, John Diggle's sole mission has always been to find out what happened to his brother. So, hopefully he'll get that. He'll get the answers that he's always wanted. And maybe we can see some sort of reconciliation between the Diggle brothers. I don't know. But whatever happens, I'm excited to see it. At the end of the episode, we got to see Donna Smoke and Quentin Lance meet. And, there were a bit of sparks flying there, some stuff going on. Commiserating again over their daughters, for Donna, Felicity, for Quentin, Sarah, because she's leaving, And yeah, there was some sparks, so I think there's going to be a bit of a romance there. And this was teased. This has been teased for quite some time, because I remember the actress who plays Donna Smoke, Charlotte Ross, she posted on social media a picture of her and Paul Blackthorne, the actor who plays Quentin Lance, and people just went into a frenzy saying they should be together, So I also read an article that the producers took this desire on board, and now they're making it happen on screen. So I thought that was really cool, because it goes to show that the Arrow, the writers, the producers, they consider what we want as an audience, because the audience is the only reason why Arrow is still on the air. If people didn't watch, then Arrow would not be the Arrow that it is today. So it's nice to see that appreciation coming back. Yeah, this was a good ep, people. I always rate all my videos, so I'm going to rate this one. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. It was a great episode. I loved the Felicity aspects over the insecurities with her relationship with Oliver. I liked seeing Donna and Lance meet. That's definitely going to cause some drama, given that Felicity and Laurel work together in the Arrow Cave, and once they find out that their parents have met and kind of dig each other, I imagine that's going to cause some waves. So I look forward to seeing that. The flashbacks, no. I feel... I want to feel differently about the flashbacks, but I just don't. I feel like they're a waste of time. I'd rather spend it in the present than in the past. I don't really care much about Oliver's past, because it's just so uninteresting now. So yeah, that was a downer for me. I think that'll be a downer for me for the considerable future until they get better, in my opinion. Obviously, you're all entitled to your own. This is just mine. And I really liked the Curtis meeting Oliver exchange. That was funny. That reminded me of the I don't know, the lightheartedness of Arrow. So that was nice to see. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, everyone. This is Jodie McHayden, and I will see you next time. Bye.